Okay, well, good morning. So this is a chair stretch. I'm going to see if I can place myself so you can see me really well. Okay, so you're going to need a nice sturdy chair for today. And these are stretches to do whatever you need to. At the end of the day, it's a nice way to relax. So, and get rid of little tensions that we might have in our body. We're going to start kneeling in front of the chair. I have a nice thick mat here. So you might want a yoga mat if you are on a hardwood floor that'd be hard on your knees, right? So you can put either a blanket or you can go on carpet, somewhere where you're going to be comfortable on your knees, because that's where we're going to be for the next few minutes. So we're going to start away from the chair. We're going to be our legs right under our hip bones. So I'm going to face you for a second. So I wear pants, you can see my waistline. Your hips are right here, legs right underneath. So we don't want to be like this, right underneath facing the chair. And we're going to do what we call the cat and cow. So that's a yoga pose. And we're going to do it using the chair. So we're kind of half standing. You're going to think about your back. Now, I don't want you to think about when we're going back, I want you to think about the muscles on each side of your spine. So you're not pushing the belly button to the spine, you're really pushing on each side of the belly button on each side of the spine. And you're going to send that back towards the wall behind. So I'm engaging my abs here, slightly pressing the abs back, the back, and then you're going to go forward. And as we go forward, I want you to lengthen your core. So we're lengthening here, opening up the chest to the upper corner of the room. Your hands are still on the chair. So watch here that there's no pressure into the low back. Notice I'm lengthening here. I'm not pushing my hips forward. So lengthening. Then relax. Then engage the middle of your abs here, pressing your back, sliding your hands on the top of the chair. You should feel a nice stretch into your back here. And then bring it up. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Think about your spine. You're trying to pull that spine out of your hips. Now, if you feel comfortable, open up your arms here. You can always keep your hands on the chair. Up nice and tall. Nice little stretch here. Bringing your hands down. Send your back, each side of your spine, towards the wall behind. Sliding your hands forward. Relax your neck. Good. And bring it back to center. We're going to get a little closer to the chair and our legs a little bit wider than our hips. So a little closer and a little bit wider. We're going to go into a child pose here. So if this is not comfortable for your knees as we're leaning back, just skip that part. So we're going to just send our hips on our heels here and then send our hands in front of the chair. So if your chair doesn't have a hole here, you can go on each side of your chair. And sending your hips back, you can rest your head on the chair. Good. And then we're going to come up. Now here, we're going to rotate our arms. So you're going to take your one arm in front and open it up like you're pushing a big curtain open. And follow it with your eyes. Open up a little bit more. Now my hips, you see I didn't turn. My hips are staying here, trying to rotate my core. Now a little rotation of your hips. Bring it forward, and then I'm going to end up facing the back. You're going to wrap, trying to touch your shoulder on the other side. Gently, and then rotate a little bit more. Let's open up again. Bring it back to center, hips back. Sending your hands forward, either in the middle or on each side of the chair, and the hips back, and bring it back up. We're going to do the other arm. So bringing it up, you're going to open. So I'm going to face you so you can see that. We're going to open. You're going to follow your arm. Try not to rotate that hip at first. Nice little stretch here. Then a little bit further without putting pressure into your low back. Bringing it forward. Nice and gentle. Now here, trying to reach a little further towards me. And then wrapping around, trying to touch the shoulder. You're going to have a little stretch in your back. The top shoulder, sorry, a little bit forward. Let's just open up and release. Hands on each side, sitting back, stretching it out. Head on the chair. And bring it in. We're gonna redo that one more time. So this end, let's open up. Now hip following. And bringing it back. Now reach a little bit towards me, so we're not reaching this way. You're trying to take that arm a little bit out of that shoulder socket, just a little bit. Touching your shoulder, looking a little bit over that shoulder, and just open it up to the chair. Sending your hips back, hands on each side, a little stretch into your back. Bringing it up. Other arm, one more time, so up. And let's open it up. So hips are towards me, you open it up, and then a little bit further, bring it back to center, and then reaching a little bit further, wrapping, trying to touch that shoulder. Don't worry if it doesn't touch. Go to where you can, and bring it back to center. Good. Now we're gonna go into a little hip stretch. So we're here. I want you to bring your hips right underneath your chair. You're gonna take one leg, you're gonna bring it up. Maybe that leg doesn't wanna come up. So you're here and you're struggling with bringing it up. Send your hips back. You can even grab your leg or hold on to the chair, and then with a little momentum, it's gonna be a little easier to bring that leg up. Now that it's here, you're gonna think up nice and tall, engaging the bottom part of your hip. So I'm gonna switch leg, don't switch leg, I'm gonna show you here. So I want you to think about the bottom part of your bum. So not the top here, I want you to think about the bottom, pushing forward. So engaging your abs, pushing the bottom bit part of your bum forward. You should feel a nice little stretch here. And then we're gonna release the stretch. You're gonna take the same hand, that's your knees on the floor, you're gonna bring that hand up. And then you're gonna relax the shoulder here. I want you to think from under your arm, lengthen that side. So you're lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. I'm gonna just face you, lengthening, and then we're going a little over. So opening up that side here, and then bring it back down. Good. Now that leg that's bent here, you're gonna hold on to the chair, straighten it out. Off to the side or just in front of you. Engaging your abs, flex your foot, and then you're sending your hips back. Nice little stretch underneath the leg here. Now send your bum towards the outside of your body, and you should feel a little stretch into your glute. Bring it back up. Bend that knee. Engage, abs in, pushing the bottom of that hip forward. Little stretch here. Let's go a little further into the chair, keeping the bum engaged so that you feel that stretch here. So you're never feeling that into your low back. Release. Arm up. And reach for the ceiling above your head, a little bit behind, opening it up here. Again, not sinking into the low back. I don't want your belly to go to the chair. And bring it back down. Let's straighten the other leg. Engage your abs a little bit, lengthen your core, send the hips back, and then hips towards the outside of your body. Bring it back to center, and we are going to switch. So other leg up, and engage, bottom of your hip forward. Remember, not the belly forward, just the bottom of your hip. Little stretch in the front here. Good, release the bum, then arm up. Relax your shoulder, and you're going towards the ceiling and off to the side. So get a nice stretch here. Bring it back down. Now straighten up that leg. Engaging your abs, sending your hips back. Nice little stretch underneath. Now bump towards the outside a little bit. Bring it back to center. Let's bend that knee. Engage the bottom of that hip, pushing the front here forward. Let's push the quad a little bit towards the chair. And release, arm up. Relax the shoulder up towards the ceiling. Open up. And bring it down. Good, let's straighten this leg. Engaging your abs, sending your hips back. And then hips towards the outside. And center. Good, let's bring that leg in. Hands are on your chair, and you're gonna press down and up and stand up nice and tall. Sorry, I'm out of the screen. There you go. So I hope that was helpful for a little stretch for today. Take care.